And now it's Lamela again, who plays in a great pass into Santiago Lopez, who is now one-on-one with the keeper, and that's a brilliant finesse shot from Santiago Lopez, bottom right corner. An unstoppable finish from the Argentine, who gets himself his first Argentine goal on his debut as well. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the Season 2 finale of the My Player Career Mode series. In today's episode, we'll be wrapping up all the Bundesliga games, and of course you guys will find out whether we do get Champions League football for next season or not. Also, we've got a potential cup final to play in. We are in the semi-finals right now and we do have a good chance to progress to the finals. Also, a very interesting conversation happens between me and my Wolfsburg boss, so I'm sure you guys will be eager to know what happens in that conversation. Also, a lot of the comments in the previous two episodes have been about my celebration and also my kit number, so I finally decided to change my celebration and I'm going to be using the brick fall, also known as the dead fish celebration. A lot of people wanted me to use it. I'm probably not going to use it for long, but I just thought, you know what, it's the end of the season, let's just do the dead fish celebration if we do score, just for the bands. Also, talking about kit numbers, I am wearing the number 25 kit number, and right now I'm going to stay wearing the number 25 kit number. It just doesn't make sense for me to change kit number so late on in the season. So next season, definitely we will be wearing a different kit number. Besides that, this kit number has actually brought us some luck. We got picked for our first few Argentina games, of course. Yes, they were friendlies, but nevertheless, we made our debut for Argentina in the previous episode. If you haven't watched that, I do suggest you guys to go back and watch that video. But anyways, talking about the Bundesliga, we are going to be getting through the last 5 games, I believe. I'm not going to be playing all of them because the coach usually drops me for a few games here and there. But as you can see, we are third in the Bundesliga and I intend to finish third. Potentially even second, that'll be insane, but it doesn't look like we have a chance of winning the Bundesliga, as Bayern Munich have already, I think, mathematically secured the Bundesliga title. But so far this season, things have been really decent for me. 81 rated right now, I've gone up by 1. Of course, I joined Wolfsburg in the January transfer window. Besides that, I've scored, I think, 14 goals plus a few goals from my international outings. So yeah, this season has been a decent one so far. Can we finish on a high? That's what you guys are going to find out. For now, we are going to be playing this one against RB Leipzig, our 30th game of the Bundesliga season. We are playing as a striker. The coach has started us for this one. Let's see what happens now. First chance for us. Entep plays the ball out wide into Santiago Lopez. I'm in a great position. I use my pace to drag the fullback inside, but there was no one in the box attacking, and because of that I got tackled. A lot of you guys do complain that I don't pass, but in such cases I can't pass because there's no one to pass to. And as you can see, RB Leipzig had a chance to score here, but of course Benaglio made a very decent save. Now in a similar situation, here's Santiago Lopez again, using his pace to cut inside, does really well, gets the shot off with his right foot. I'm sure that was on target, but one of the defenders got a block in. And now on the counter-attack, it's a chance for RB Leipzig. Here's Abubakar, who gets the shot off, but a very weird animation from Benaglio to keep that one out. Regardless, he does keep that one out. And now, ball is played through into Santiago Lopez. This time cuts inside with the Berber spin, gets ahead a few players, and then plays it back into, I think, Arnold, who gets the shot off, but not the best of shots. I think it was blocked by one of the defenders, and this actually was some decent link-up play. Entep plays it back into me. I get into a great position, and late on in this game I had a chance to give us the first goal and I missed. It's just because of that 1-star weak foot that I've got. I've got to improve that somehow, but now we might have a chance. Here is Santiago Lopez, does well, uses the fake shot to cut inside, plays it into Entep, whose shot hits the post, but on the rebound Gerhard does score, so that's a decent goal there from him. It was an easy tap, and if he would have missed that, I would be really pissed, but nevertheless he does convert that, and it is now 1-0 to Wolfsburg. But do we have an opportunity to score in this game? Yes, we do. Santiago Lopez on the counter. He could well be in a one-on-one situation against the keeper. Yes, he is, and you guys know how deadly Lopez is in one-on-one situations. Buries that with confidence and does the dead fish celebration for the first freaking time, making it 2-0 for Wolfsburg against RB Leipzig. And that's how this game comes to an end. A very decent victory, and it's good that I'm putting in these good performances because I want to start in all the crucial games coming in ahead of us, because we've got a potential cup final, a semi-final, and also of course the remaining Bundesliga games. As you can see, a match rating of 8.5, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough to get into the team of the week. I was honestly surprised at that. I thought I was definitely going to get another inform card, but yeah, EA did ignore me for that one. But as you can see, Santiago favoured by manager after recent goal scoring displays. I think it's evident so far he has started me in most of the big games, but he's actually benched me. The coach has benched me for this one against RB Leipzig in the Deutsche Pokal. Maybe because of fitness reasons, because that's the only reason I can think of, because I have outscored Icardi this season, and honestly I have been a better player than him this season. Regardless, 2-0 win for us against RB Leipzig. I can't really complain. We are in a cup final, guys, the German cup final, the Deutsche Pokal, and the final will be against Hertha Berlin. I wanted to actually have a look and see how they are doing in the Bundesliga, and well, they are struggling. They are in 12th position, which isn't good at all considering there are only 18 teams in the Bundesliga. So I think I'm confident about this final. Hopefully I do get a chance to play in that because it's a final and I want to be a part of it. But then guys, this happened. I was even benched for this one against Hertha Berlin. Now I didn't understand this at all because I've been in great form, and when fully fit I think the coach should be starting me because I've outscored Icardi on multiple occasions, and so far this season the coach has preferred me over Icardi. So why the sudden change? Because I have absolutely no idea why the coach has decided to make such a tactical change, and it hasn't even worked for him as they drew 0-0 against Hertha Berlin, our opponents in the German Cup final. So yeah, very surprised, and after that even more surprising, we've been dropped again. I don't know why. In our last game for Wolfsburg we scored, and of course we created an opportunity through which we did score. So I don't know why we've been getting benched lately. I just don't understand why. And I want you guys to see the comparison between my stats and Mauro Icardi. 29 games I've played, I've scored 15. Icardi's played 26 and just scored 9, and he's got only 1 assist more than me. My average rating is even better than Icardi, so I just don't understand why the coach has been using Icardi instead of me. Hopefully in the remaining 3 games we can get a few starts. Of course, against Augsburg we aren't going to be getting game time, and before that game guys I decided to have a chat with the boss because I need to get game time. I've joined Wolfsburg to be their top striker, to be their first choice striker. I certainly think I've got the quality to do so, and my stats say that. And then the boss replies to me saying that he doesn't need to justify the decisions he makes, and that made me think maybe next season we've got to move elsewhere if this continues, because if we don't get game time there's no point at being Wolfsburg. I'm not going to be staying at Wolfsburg playing just the minnows of the Bundesliga or the small teams or the weak oppositions. I want to be playing in all the big games and having all the fun with Wolfsburg and winning trophies and actually helping the team do that. And so far I don't think we've been doing that at Wolfsburg, so maybe leaving Wolfsburg next season. I know some of you guys are going to get angry because we've just been here for 6 months, but if the coach doesn't want to start me even though I've been in better form, I don't know what to do. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this situation because I haven't decided anything whether to leave or not. It's gonna be completely up to you guys, so get commenting in of course the comment section. But thankfully we've been started in the final game of the Bundesliga season, so we will be getting some game time eventually in the Bundesliga, and this probably or maybe could be our final Wolfsburg game. I'm not sure about this at all. It also depends on whether we do get the start in the German Cup final, and if I have any chance of starting in that German Cup final, I need to deliver in this game. I need to put in a 10-on-10 performance, and hopefully then we will be having a chance of playing in that cup final. You know, finals are why you play football, you know, winning trophies and those moments, and I want to be a part of those moments. And if I can't get those moments at Wolfsburg, I guess it's the right decision to leave, but that's all going to be for the next episode. For now, let's focus on the final Bundesliga game of the season and then the German Cup final. So let's get on with this game against Düsseldorf, and it already starts well for us. Santiago Lopez plays it out wide into Entep. Entep does well, going past a couple of opponents, takes it back and then plays the ball inside. G smashes that one above the crossbar. he should be putting more effort and probably scoring that, because that was a great position he was in. And now it's Mali on the ball. Mali finds me in a great position. I take it inside. Santiago Lopez gets the finesse shot off, but it's a block from one of the defenders. But then one of our players gets the shot off as well on the rebound. Unfortunately, he couldn't score, but it's Lopez again now taking on a few defenders. Plays it inside into one of our centre-backs, Bruma, whose shot is blocked. But then again, G smashes this one, but this time it is wide again. So yeah, disappointed with that from him. But now it's Lopez, goes past a few players. Still Lopez plays it through into G. This time he smashes it right into the back of the net. An assist for Santiago Lopez, and G with the goal. That strike, man, was insane. He just banged that one in. Very good goal there from him, and straight from kickoff. Look at this, a mistake from the Dusseldorf defender. One-on-one with the keeper, and as I've said countless times, Santiago Lopez in a one-on-one situation could well be the most dangerous striker in the game. And there you go, Lopez has scored. Now it is 2-0. Mali finds Young. Young plays it into me. I get the shot off, but for some reason I chose my left foot now. I don't know why, but then something unfortunate happened, and look at this, a foul from Schmidt. I don't know why it wasn't given, because I didn't see any contact with the ball. I was fouled and I got injured, but it was only a precautionary reason why the coach brought me off, because I wasn't injured after the game. I was fully fit. And yeah, we got a 10 on 10 rating in that game, and actually Wolfsburg managed to score 3 more goals after I got subbed off. That's crazy. So it's a 5-0 win for us against Dusseldorf, and that means right now in terms of squad ranking, we are the best player in the team. So we are bound to start in that cup final against Hertha Berlin, but you never know. But let's talk about the cup final later. The Bundesliga season has been completed. We have finished third, which is not that bad. Second, of course, are Dortmund, and I believe first, of course, who else but Bayern Munich finishing first. In the top scorers charts, we finish in fourth with 13 goals. Honestly, if we would have been given more game time, I think we could have easily beaten Müller, but I guess it wasn't to be. Next season, if we do stay at Wolfsburg, we will be gunning to finish as top scorer. Now, we weren't in the first 11 of the team of the season, Bundesliga, but we were there in the substitutes. So, Santiago Lopez gets himself another team of the season card. He got one last year as well for playing at Chesterfield, and now he's got one for playing at Wolfsburg. Not bad at all, but after that, guys, oh my god, this is so disappointing. The Argentine FA announced squad for the FIFA World Cup, and I've been omitted. I honestly thought that I had a great chance of getting picked for the FIFA World Cup, playing alongside Leo Messi, Paulo Dybala, Sergio Aguero, Icardi, and yeah, we haven't been picked for the World Cup. That is so disappointing, and even so, after the debut we had, I mean, I just don't know what to say. We'll talk about that in a future episode, not getting picked for the World Cup. But then we weren't even picked for the German Cup final. Well, this season's end has been tragic. We had an injury, not really an injury, but yeah, a scare. An injury scare towards the end of that game. We didn't get picked for the Argentina squad. We also weren't picked for the German Cup final. I was just so disappointed, but I think we got a team of the season card deservedly, because in the Bundesliga we got an average rating of 7.7, 22 games played, 13 goals, 4 assists. In European competitions and Deutscher Pokal, adding all, in fact, we have scored 16 goals and given 6 assists, which I'm not gonna lie, I think is pretty decent. But overall, I think I'm disappointed with the way the season's gone. A lot of the big games we haven't been given the opportunity to play, and at Gladbach the formation just didn't suit me, and when the formation did suit me here at Wolfsburg, the coach decided to bench me. So I'm gonna now have a conversation with my agent Jorge Mendes and see what is the best route to follow, because maybe next season I'll stay at Wolfsburg, maybe the coach can guarantee me game time, or maybe we will have to look elsewhere. First of all, I want to know your thoughts. Should we leave Wolfsburg next season to find a club that is best for us, or should we stay? It's up to you guys. Next season will be up soon. 200 likes is the goal for you guys. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.